Once upon a time, there was a little girl. She was so sweet, so cheerful, that everyone loved her very much. Her mother had sewn her a red hood, and it suited her so much that she began to wear it all the time. From time to time, everyone began to call her Little Red Riding Hood. One day, her mother called out to her, "My daughter, can you find something to eat for your grandmother? Your grandmother is sick. Take her some bread and the one who is registered. But don't leave the forest. Don't leave them either." She took the challenge of the first season of Little Red Riding Hood, put the red trophy on her head, and set off to go to her grandmother's. Her grandmother's house was in a quiet and calm place in the deep forest. As soon as she stepped into the forest, the birds sang, and a peaceful recording came out with the wind blowing gently. After a while, Little Red Riding Hood suddenly came across a large wolf among the trees. The wolf looked at the girl with his shrewd eyes and spoke in a soft voice. "Hello, little girl. Where are you going all alone?" Little Red Riding Hood answered, thinking how politely she was asked. "I'm going to my grandmother. She's sick, and I'll remind her of the memory with bread." The wolf made a sneaky plan and asked, "Where does your grandmother live?" The girl asked for a while, but then described her grandmother's house. "If you go through the forest, behind the big trees, on a path full of flowers, you'll reach my grandmother's house." When the wolf got this answer, everyone immediately had an idea. He smiled with his big teeth, but Little Red Riding Hood didn't notice it. He decided to go to his grandmother's house once and wait there. However, he wanted to distract the girl first. "Look, there are beautiful flowers here. Your grandmother loves them very much. Wouldn't it be wrong to pick some for her?" asked the wolf. When Little Red Riding Hood looked at her account, she lost the flowers that changed color and couldn't resist and left her path. After seeing a few of the flowers, she went deeper into the forest for more beautiful flowers. In the meantime, the wolf quickly ran towards the grandmother's house, leaving Little Red Riding Hood behind. When the wolf came to the grandmother's house, he closed the door. An old voice was heard from inside. "Who is it?" the wolf answered, imitating Little Red Riding Hood's changes. "It's me, Little Red Riding Hood. I gave it back to you." The grandmother opened the door, thinking that Little Red Riding Hood had come. At that moment, the wolf jumped on the grandmother and swallowed her. But her belly had grown so much that she put on her grandmother's nightgown and began to wait for the girl, lying down to grow. After a while, Little Red Riding Hood reached the grandmother's house with her bag. She knocked on the door. The same voice came from inside again. "Who is it?" Little Red Riding Hood answered. "It's me, Grandma. I put away the bread in storage for you." The wolf said, imitating Grandma, "Come in, the door is open." Little Red Riding Hood opened the door and went in. The developments in Grandma's changes were a little surprising because her grandmother was a little strange. She approached slowly and asked, "Grandma, why are your friends so big?" The wolf replied, taking his arms out from under the blanket, "So I can hug you better." The girl came a little closer. "But Grandma, why are your ears so big?" The wolf this time changed his head to the pillow. "So I can hear you better." Little Red Riding Hood came closer, but she realized something was wrong. "But Grandma, why are your eyes so big?" The wolf showed his teeth this time. "So I can see you better," he said. The girl asked a question, almost in a voice full of fear. "So I can eat you better, Grandma." The wolf realized that he could no longer hide. With a huge roar, he shouted, "So I can eat you better!" and jumped out of bed and threw himself on Little Red Riding Hood. But just then, a woodcutter passing by the forest heard a loud noise. When he looked at the house, he saw a terrible sight. The wolf was about to eat the little girl. He grabbed the axe in his hand and went inside and neutralized her. After the wolf fainted, The woodcutter thought that the grandmother was still in a bad condition. The one with a swollen belly cut her belly open and helped the grandmother to emerge. Her grandmother and Little Red Riding Hood were saved. Her grandmother joined Little Red Riding Hood and said to her, "My dear, you must never talk to strangers again and you must never leave." Little Red Riding Hood had learned a lot from this incident. "Never again," she said. And so Little Red Riding Hood lived safely with her grandmother.